At this period in my life, I've been elevating. I've been elevating as a person. And we all get to those periods where we try to get better than we were before. And have you ever had somebody try to throw your past in your face? Oh, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I will definitely let you know when I touch down. But so, anybody ever try to throw your past in your face? Anybody? Just me? But so, for me, actually, let's just get into it because a lot of people requested for me to talk about how to get over a breakup. So let's just go into what happened to me. So yesterday, I got a message from my ex who sent me pictures of myself from 10 years ago. Now, I am going to go into more details about that period of my life, but not right now. But for example, let's say you weighed 200 pounds, you was out of shape, and then you're in shape now. And somebody sent you a picture of yourself when you were out of shape. How would you take that? How you feel about that? Feel like they trying to remind you of like who you were? Well, that's how I took it. And so I'm not saying that's what his intention was, but that's how I took it. And so it was a trigger for me. I actually got angry about it. I was like, oh my God, this motherfucker trying to, oh, you trying me, huh? Yeah, they hating. And not hating. They not hating. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. So then it got me thinking about like, because me and my ex don't talk. Like, we're not friends or anything. We're not enemies, but we don't really talk. And so I'm like, why do exes do that? Like, hit you up out of nowhere? Like, and I know I'm not the only one that has experienced that where your ex just like hits you up out of nowhere. And so why do they do that? Is it because they realize their wrongs and they want to make amends? They miss you? That could be partially it, but I'm going to tell you why they do that. The main reason why they do that. Yes, they tried to replace you and it didn't work. No. But that's not the main reason. The main reason why they do that is because they haven't progressed and misery loves company. Yes, that's it. But it goes even deeper than that. And this is what I really want y'all to hear. It's not about you at all. The reason why your ex is hitting you up, it has nothing really to do with you at all. The reason why your ex is hitting you up is because they are bored and lonely. Okay? They are bored and lonely. If they were not bored and lonely, they would not be searching you up or looking up my pictures from 10 years ago to send to me, right? Bored and lonely. So, if they bored and lonely, and as they going through the Rolodex in their mind, they remember you. They remember the moments they had with you. Probably only focusing on the good ones, right? Okay? And because they have still failed to fill in that void that they have in their heart, they are looking for people to fill it. And so they reach out to you. It's the same even if it's not your ex. Maybe it's somebody you just been dealing with and they've been playing like ghosts on you. You know, it's hot one minute, cold the next, and get back hot again. Why? They lonely and bored and they're looking for something to fill a void in their life. So, now that you understand why they are hitting you up, then you got to think about which is most important. Why do you care? Do you care? And why do you care? So for me, when my ex sent me those pictures, it like my heart started beating really fast and everything. I was really, really triggered. And I had to like investigate myself to figure out like, why am I so triggered? I mean, forget what he trying to do. That's his perspective that I'm never gonna be able to figure out. I have no idea. I could make up all kind of things about why he did what he did. He could have just been found it and wanted to send it to me. He could have just wanted to talk to me. He could have missed me. There's a lot of different reasons why he could have did what he did. But it doesn't matter what he did. What matters is that it triggered me and it made me feel some kind of way. So now I have to investigate what's going on with me. Why did that trigger me? Why did it make me upset? It made me upset because it was shameful a little bit for me. This is what I discovered as I discovered what emotion I was really feeling under anger. I was feeling shameful. Like, ashamed of that period. And that's why I was angry when he sent it to me. And that's why it triggered that emotion in me. So for me, this was a really, really perfect trigger at the right time, because you got to remember that everything in your life is a pattern. Everything is connected to everything else. This small incident that I'm talking right now is a key to a big part of what's going on in my real life. So I identified it as shame, the feeling I was feeling, and it was triggering me to feel angry. And so then I had to look back in my patterns of shame. When was the first time that I felt shame? And where did that come from? Who gave me that shame in the beginning? And then how did I give myself shame? And why do I feel ashamed of certain things? And am I really ashamed, or I've just been taught that I should be ashamed of certain things? And is shame stopping me from doing what I need to do right now? That is the most important part of me investigating my triggers, because I was able to identify that shame, this feeling of shame that he brought to me, or that he made me see in the mirror when he did that to me, that I hold on to shame about certain things. It stops me from doing certain things in my life right now, from talking to certain people, or asking for certain things, or demanding certain things, because I carry this shame, this underlying shame, and it just freezes me in my tracks from getting what I really need, because deep inside of my subconscious, I have somewhere decided that I'm not worthy, or I can't have, or I'm not good enough yet, or I need to earn my way into being good enough for the things that I'm asking for, because of the shame of things that I've experienced or been through. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, because I wouldn't be who I am today or have the knowledge that I have right now if it wasn't for those things that I might initially feel shameful about. And so I just wanted to speak with you guys about that, and just to make you aware, one, that if anybody ever try to throw your past in your face or try to shame you, it's because you're shining. You're shining really bright, and it's hurting the fuck out of their eyes, and so they want to try to throw some shade, okay? So don't take it personal. It's a good thing. It's like a compliment if somebody try to throw you some shade or throw some of your past in your face. As soon as he did, I was like, wow. I'm like, thanks for the throwbacks. That was great. I'm like, it's a great period in my life. I'm glad I am where I am now. I look much better. Thanks. Leave it at that. I'm not ashamed of anything I've been through, because it has brought me to where I am now. I wouldn't know what I know now if I wouldn't have went through what I went through, if I wouldn't have had the experiences that I had. So lay it on the table if that's what it's going to be. That's the first thing that I want y'all to understand. And then second thing is, when other people trigger us, do not attack that person. They are a messenger, baby. They a messenger for you. It's nothing to do. Because I'm like, I'm attacked. I made this really good post. I'm going to post it because it was really good, just so y'all can laugh. It's a petty post, but I made it when I was frustrated, but it's not necessarily how I really feel, because those are all distorted lies. Because he came to trigger me for my growth as a person. I attract people into my life to reflect things back to me so that I can grow. Now that's a different way of looking at it. He came to trigger that in me so that I could see that I was holding on to shame and it was stopping me from doing what I'm doing right now. See, I investigate myself. Anytime anything outside of me triggers me to feel a certain type of way, I am investigating myself. Why do I feel this way? What's triggering me? Why is this so making me so emotional? Or why can't I stop thinking about this? Why am I so attached to this? I'm investigating me because I'm all about self-awareness, because I know that nothing outside of me is happening unless something going on inside of me is triggering that to be attracted to me. I'm the common denominator in everything that goes on in my life. So if I was triggered in this way, because he could have easily sent those pictures and I could have, like, if I didn't care for real, I would have just been like, right? Like, so somebody send you something, you're like, thank you so much, love. But I could have easily looked at it and just been like, okay, cool. But I was emotionally triggered for a reason, because I needed to see something about myself. Not because I needed to attack that person that triggered me, which is what we normally do, which is something I normally would do. If somebody try me, I'm going to show them who they trying, right? But then who wins then? And are you really seeing who you're being? Are you getting the lesson when you do that? Are you getting the lesson that could change the perspective of your life, the journey you're going on, okay? I'm not mad at anyone for anything they do. I don't need to push off the way I feel onto anyone else. I'm here to face everything that is being reflected to me about myself. And it's not easy to do. You know, it's not easy to, like, take a look at yourself when somebody else, you're perceiving them as misbehaving. But that's the best way to solve any trouble that you have going on with your life with another person. If you look in the mirror of another person, if you're dealing face to face with somebody, and they are triggering something within you, they are being a mirror for some unresolved issues that you have within yourself. It is not about who they're being. Who they're being is got to do with what's going on with them, not you. If you can change what's in that reflection, they will also change the way they respond to you. I'm going to do a video about relationships as mirrors, but I just really want to stress that if someone is triggering you, do not attack back. Don't attack back. Investigate. Why do I care so much? Do I care, and why do I care so much? I care so much because it's making me feel ashamed. I'm fearful of this. Like, you really have to investigate your own emotions if you want to solve whatever's going on in your life that you feel like is a problem. There are no problems. There are only solutions. You can choose to continue to look at the problem or make it a problem. But it's only solutions. I know. I'm going to see if I can try to do it tonight about relationships or mirrors, because it was the most important thing that I learned when it comes to relationships. And I'm going to write about it all in my next book in detail, but I'm going to do a short video just so you can start paying attention. This is the law of correspondence. Everything that's going on outside of you has something to do with what's going on within you. The things that show up in our life are not coincidences. We attract them. I mean, have you ever wondered why some people are more attracted to you than not? And I don't mean like attracted romantically, just like, or to be a friend or want to be around you. You're attracted to some people more than another. Why? Why are you attracted to some people more than others? Is it because they're more attractive? Is it shallow things? No, no. Unless that's what's going on up in your subconscious, where you only want to be around people who you can benefit from, or who have something financially for you to gain, if that's your emotional trigger. But the people that come around us, we attract them. We attract these fucked up people into our life. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. And until you face that reality, you will never change the people that keep reflecting back to you what's going on within you. If you don't take a look in that mirror and really analyze, like, hey, what am I doing? Who am I being? That I keep attracting these fucked up people in my life, or these people that keep hurting me, or these people that don't care about me, or these people that just don't respect me. What is it about me that attracts people that don't respect me? Because it ain't them, it's you. I promise y'all. When I started changing the way that I looked at myself, I started attracting all different types of people into my life. I used to date gangbangers. I used to date gangbangers. And then I started going on dates with doctors when I started changing the way that I saw myself. Simple as that. If I wouldn't change the way that I saw myself, I would continue to date people who were on the same level as me, because like attracts like. They say opposites attract. That's very true. But opposites are like two ends of the spectrum. Okay? So if I don't like myself, I am going to attract somebody who is going to treat me exactly how I feel about myself. There's no way around it. You cannot not like yourself and think you're going to attract somebody into your life who's going to make you feel good about yourself. It doesn't happen like that. You have to like yourself first. And then you attract somebody who likes you as well. I spent so much time, especially dating. I was looking for people to make me feel better. I just think that somebody else can make me feel better about me. That'll never happen. The world is only going to give us evidence of what we believe about ourselves. So if I believe that I'm not shit, nobody is going to show up and show me that I am. Are you serious? The only thing the world is going to do is continue to give me evidence of what I believe about myself. And that's what's going to continue to show up. That's why I try not to even say anything that I don't want to see evidence of. And it's hard. I've been taking can't out of my vocabulary this month. I changed it to I am not willing. And it makes me look at myself different. Instead of saying I can't go to the gym, I'm like, I am unwilling to go to the gym. I'm like, dang, I'm a punk. Why am I so unwilling to do what I need to do? It slows me down when I use the word, when I use I'm unwilling instead of I can't. I could do anything I decide to do. I could do anything I put my mind to. And the more and more I believe in that and I get confident in that, the more I'm able to expand what I can do. See, it's on two F's in the world. You got fear and faith. Both of them mean that you have to believe in something that you don't have evidence of. Fear and faith. I'm going to go with faith every time because they are the same. They are the same. You get to choose whether you want to believe in the fear, believe that it's not going to work, or you want to have faith in that it will. And even if you have faith in something and it will work and it don't right away, that doesn't mean that it hasn't worked. Failure is not certain until you give up. As long as you keep pushing and you continue to have faith, whatever you desire will come to you. I believe that. I know that. I've seen that. I've seen proof of it. But it's not easy to have faith because we've been taught to believe in fear so much. We're so afraid of everything. Love. We afraid of love. We afraid of trying to chase our dreams. We afraid of being ourselves. We just some scary ass people. We need to stop being scared. We scared to die, even though we know it's gonna happen. I don't want to be scared anymore. I'm just gonna have faith and just start doing everything that I want to do. I'm just gonna continue to do everything that I want to do. And the more and more that I continue to do or face my fears, the less fear I have. Get it? Fearless. The more and more I face the things that scare me, the less fear that I have because it gets less and less. Fearless. Just be more fearless. Trust in your faith. Trust that the feelings that you have on the inside about the things that you want, the reason that you have those feelings is because you're supposed to make them happen. Everybody don't feel the same way you feel. Everybody don't want the same things you want. Everybody don't have the same thoughts you have. The reason you have those feelings and the reason you have those thoughts and the reason you have that gut intuition feeling is because that's meant for you to do. It's meant for you. You need to listen to that. Follow it. Have faith in what your gut is telling you. I believe your instincts and your gut is your connection to God. You know, that's what I believe. And that's normally why we say, oh, I should have trusted my first mind. Yeah. Trust your gut always. Go with your gut, even if you don't know how. So we wait around so long for how. Like, I want this, but I don't know how, so it's impossible. No. Sometimes you don't figure out how until it's being done, literally. Fuck a how. Do. Decide what you want. What do I want? What do I want? Why do I want it? That's what I'm going to have. I'm going to start studying, going in areas like that, being around. I don't know exactly how I'm going to get there right this second, but I know if I go around people that's doing it, or if I surround myself in environments where people are doing what I want to do, that I'll get closer and closer and I'll find more answers. And on that journey, I'll be able to figure out the how, right? But if I'm sitting back and I'm not even getting involved, then I'm like, it can't happen because I don't know how. Yeah, you ain't going to never find out either. Just trust yourself, y'all. Look here. So what if you want to attract someone but you don't? Like an exact person? Well, let's talk about that. That's a good question. What if you want to attract a certain, I hope that's what you're asking. You want to attract a certain person, but you don't. Normally, the reason why you don't is because when you really, really, really like somebody, like really crushing on somebody, and it's been no mutual connection with that, we normally don't even feel worthy of that person anyway. And if you want something, want anyway is a word of not having. So it means that you're without. You know, when we desire something so much that we have no connection with, I forgot where I was going with this. I'm sorry. Let me get back there. Hold on. To attract the exact person. The reason, is because we don't feel worthy. We internally really don't feel worthy of that person. That's why it's such a big crush and so far away. I want to attract this person. I'm trying so hard to be what this person would want or get them to get my attention that I actually am giving off vibes that I don't feel worthy of that person. That person that you got a super crush on, that you want to get their attention, they don't want somebody that's like fanning over them, like a fan that doesn't really want to see them as a person. They want somebody that's confident that they will, like, okay, well, you know what? I'm like they want someone that's basically, they can feel the desperation vibes on you, okay? Nobody wants to be with anybody that's desperate. So if you want to attract a certain person in your life, you have to build value in their eyes. Simple as that. So I would say if you really, really like somebody and you have an opportunity to be friends with them, and just be yourself. Be friends. Like, take down that pressure of the crush that makes you so desperate and so far away from what it is you want. If you really want to connect with something, you got to be yourself. And you got to be able to connect with them. And you got to feel a certain way about it. Like, don't like somebody or want somebody so much that, and I've been there, where I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I do. I'm gonna change everything and all my bad habits. I'm gonna hide them because I know he don't like girls like that. I know he don't do that. So I'm gonna start acting so he'll like me. That's not gonna work. You gotta be able to be yourself and bring them in. Build value in their eyes is what I could say. If you're trying to attract a certain person and you don't, you need to build value in their eyes. Be yourself. Mind your business. Start working on your craft. Let them admire you for something beyond the fact that you got a crush on them. And that's what I'm going to say about the certain person. Let me see. I'll talk about that too when I do the video. It does. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. So guys, did you have any questions? I know I've been spilling. It's getting dark. Y'all almost not going to be able to see me in a second. I just wanted to holler at y'all. I am going to be speaking to you guys more on this live because I'm not going to be ashamed. Because it's not, I don't have a problem with speaking, but, speaking into your phone, talking to everybody about things that's going on and sharing your insight, it's not always easy, but it's something that I'm willing to do and that I want to do, and I want to talk with y'all, connect with y'all, and share this information with you guys so that we can heal together. And so I am going to say, let's commit. I'll commit. And how your commitment's going, by the way, hit me up about those. How your commitment's going for September. But I'm going to commit to try to go on live at least twice a week so I could talk to you guys, maybe more, but twice a week minimum, so that we could get to know it. Y'all could get to know me more. I could share more insights. And then even if y'all want to, we could even do it where like somebody want to come in and we could talk and, about what's going on with them and all learn from each other, because that's what it's about, man. You here to understand yourself. If you understand yourself, you understand everything else that's going on around you. That's it. I'm telling you. The moment I started valuing myself at a higher level, I promise you I had no problem having different type of men present themselves in my life, offering different things to me, speaking to me in a more respectful way, honoring me in a more respectful way because I honor myself in a more respectful way. If you want it from somebody else, you got to give it to yourself first. You're a little shaky on them commitments. Well, you know what? It's Sunday. A reset. I love Mondays because whatever you fucked up on last week, you can always, so Monday is like a start over day. Just start over. It's Monday. Start over. Pretend like you never messed up last week and let's just start over. No excuses. Okay? If you mess up first, you don't see the stuff up. All right. Good night, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night. Please, please remember, if you are triggered, do not attack. Go within so you can really figure out what the message is, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a good night. Remember to stick to your commitments. Reset is Sunday. Get prepared to be on your commitments. Monday, no games Monday. Let's get it. Let's make the most of this month. We only got 2 weeks left. So let's do it, okay? Love you guys. Have a wonderful night, okay? Bye-bye.